Saints, for over 15 years, God has revealed to me that his next judgments are food shortages and worldwide war. He told me his next three judgments are Israel gets attacked with chemical weapons, and then the USA will go to war against Iran, and then there will be a war at sea. And this is Isaiah 17, a big war at sea. This leads to worldwide war 3 with nuclear and chemical weapons. Destruction of every Gentile nation on earth. Well, we see Iran, and the United States, still at it and at it again and again. But I'm going to tell you, when this starts, when God lifts up his hedge of protection over, this world, it will happen that way. The Israel will be attacked with chemical weapons. Okay? Once that happens, then the U.S.-Iran war. The U.S. and Iran, we might get into a conflict here and there, or Iran's proxies might attack U.S. forces or something, but this is how it's going to happen. This is how, I fully believe this is how it's going to happen. Israel gets attacked with chemical weapons, and then the USA goes to war against Iran. And, just think about who's Iran's allies. Russia, China, North Korea, all those Islamic, nations. And they all tell us, don't touch our ally, Iran, or there's going to be like a regional war. Well, the Bible tells us, that when God's people fall away from him, he will call to us with all of these obvious signs. So it's important that we look at the spiritual side of it, not the natural. If we interpret Bible prophecy through our natural understanding, our natural eyes, we get nowhere. But when we look at it and say, it's all a spiritual understanding. The temple that the Antichrist enters, it's a spiritual temple. The false prophet, it's a spirit. All of the book of Revelation has a spiritual understanding. So when we look at why, what's the understanding to it? God's people have fallen away from him, serving idols and things from this world, the riches of the Gentiles. So we have to look at, what is God's will, what is God's purpose in all of this. Hey, if you want to learn more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.